Hey guys, today I made it over to a park that I've been wanting to get to for a little while now. This is Wildwood Park. It is off of Lingelstown Road. I'm not sure what the county or the area is. I'll have to look it up and put it at the bottom here. But you would never think that there would be a park here. It's an industrial area. To be honest, the drive over here for me was pretty stressful. It was like 40 minutes and it was turnpike to merging highways and all that stuff, and I couldn't even see how there would be a park here. But a fellow content creator on here napping while camping, and I'll put her information below. She reviewed this park a few weeks ago and it looked really interesting, so I thought I'd head out here today and see exactly how this is working. It's just very odd. I'll show you when I get out. That you wouldn't even know there's a park here. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so here's the parking lot, and over there you can see there's all kinds of industrial places, things like that. Kind of just a strange place for a park, but good deal of people here actually, and it's only like 2:33 in the afternoon. They do have bathrooms over there. I went in, but just be warned, they're kind of like prison toilets. There's no lid, it's low to the ground and metal. Is kind of strange, but let's go check this path out. Okay, so I'm starting apparently in the north lot. There's a bunny already. He just scooped off into the weeds. And I'm just going right on the trail right now. I see on the map off to the left you have this wet area. I don't know if you can see it. It's like little marshlands or something. I can see cattails over there, and there is some water. But this is the path that we're on. It's gravel. Seems to be very popular, and there's some people coming up here. And let's check this out and see if we can go down at any point. Yep, there's a little path, it looks like. Let's see if we can go down there. There we go. Just to see if we can get to the water, but it is really buggy. Not sure if I want to go down that far. Let's see if there's better paths up here somewhere. You can still hear the highway up there, but so this is the Towpath, and the whole loop is supposed to be only like 3.1 miles, so it's a really short little walk. And it is hot out today. It was 85 when I got here, but right now I'm in the shade, so it's all good. There's a little covering here. It's kind of cool looking. These trees going down into the water. Reminds you a little bit of the bayou. And because it is such a busy path, there's going to be a lot of people, it looks like. I wouldn't have thought that, you know, in the middle of the day on a Thursday. Plus it being so hot out. Looks like there's a bench up here. Probably a better view, but we'll see. Looks can be deceptive. Yeah, not terrible. I mean, it's a water view. Let's see if I can get down here. Yeah, it's not bad. A little muddy, but it's to be expected. I don't know what these things are. Let me check them out. Odd. I don't think I've ever seen those before. I think, though, I might have seen something similar on season 4 or 5 of Alone. They look like on that show they were edible. Just a marshy area. Not sure what the history of this place is. So to the right of me is Industrial Road. You can still hear the traffic right now. And over here on the left, this body of water apparently is part of something called Wildwood Lake. This is kind of cool. This one, I guess it's an art display. This one won second place apparently. Walking the Walk, Art in the Wild 2025. So it's pretty recent. There's a little board here showing you some of the area's wildlife. We have some turtles, some snakes, well, it says garter snake, great blue heron, and I guess there's like snapping turtles, frogs, and another little path out to the waterway. Look at the lily pads. Aw, lily pads are so cool. Couple more art things, like just carved into the poles here. It's number 18, traversals. Here we go. See if I can zoom in a little bit. I see a heron out there. It's hard to see. He's right there. Kind of cool here, actually. Just really neat little scenery. Anything that could make it better would be less traffic. You have an algae covered little boggy area. It seriously just looks like you're in the swamps. Check out that bird. Maybe that's another heron. I'm not really sure what it is. Just sitting out there in the wall. Like way out there on the log is a frog. Big one. Some kind of berries here, and then more of the bog. It's another one of them big frogs. He's just sitting there. Right there. Right hand up. You see him? He's just sitting there. Well, you could almost like live off of this trail maybe. See so many like berries, raspberries, and if you like frogs' legs, these are some good eating, huh? Check this out. Little family of ducks. The goslings. Geez, there's just so much wildlife here. Awesome. Yeah, right now I see 5 of them out there. I'm sorry, my throat is so dry today. They're out there. So I'm just sitting. There just seems like to be a lot of them here, actually. Yeah, I just totally didn't expect this. It's, look at that. So there's like orange and black birds that you hardly ever see. It's down there in the water, flitting around. Can't see him again. He's hiding. But I'm just amazed they've been able to keep this ecosystem here. You know, and that there's a lot of wildlife in it. Just being so close to the industrial stuff. There, I'm getting a little better view. It took me a few tries. I didn't know how many openings there would be to capture these guys. And right here on this log, one of the turtles, the little painted turtles. I haven't even gone a half a mile yet. I'm seeing all this stuff. Pretty cool. And so far, I've seen everything that was on the sign back there except for the garter snakes, which I don't, care if I see them or not. They're not bad. We had one. My last roommate had captured one in the yard and tried to keep it alive, and it didn't live. But he was just a scared little thing. We named him Jack, and I think he died because he wouldn't eat anything that we put, or she put, into the aquarium. Almost caught it. It's I have to look on that sign again. That's some kind of bird. It's black and has kind of like orange, like almost hidden under its wing. Kinds of stuff out here. There, a bird in there. Look right alongside the path. It's almost like they are totally not afraid of humans. but at the same time, they're keeping their distance in a way. And look at that, you got 2 fire starters right there. You wanted to have a campfire out here, which I'm sure you're not allowed, and to be honest, it's so hot. 85 degrees right now. Wouldn't want to do that. I just thought that was interesting. They just kind of popped up out of nowhere in this environment. Man, that's so cool. I mean, I know they don't show up on here, but right out by that dark spot there, there's another family of goslings on a log, just, you know, cleaning themselves and interacting. Really sweet. There is some kind of bird on the path up here. I don't know if it's a goose or what it is. I'm coming towards it. Looks like a bigger bird. Maybe it's a duck or something. Actually, looks like there's a couple of them. And there's a lot of damselflies, butterflies. I haven't seen any black flies though. Oh look, yeah, the geese. And they are not moving for me. Might be a standoff here. Oh, birdie. Alright, let's see if they let me pass. Elegance of fruit. Stay away from them. I have a fear of geese that came from my childhood. Get 'em all. That I was chased by one once, and when they bite, it bruises. Left an impression. I mean, it was a barnyard goose, one of those white ones with the big long necks. And my mom's friend had them on her farm, and every time I'd get out of the car over there, this thing would chase me. And it caught me a couple times and just nipped at me, and it bruised up. It's been a while. Those aren't the same kind of geese, I don't believe, and but you know. So now here's another placard here about the Pennsylvania Canal. So this is we're on the Towpath by the canal. That's what these waters are, I assume. And I'm going to take a picture here so that you can see it if you want to pause to read it. So I was reading, and it's the black-crowned night heron is the bird that I'm seeing here, that's black with the little orange on it. I don't really see too many black and orange birds when I'm out, so they always stand out to me. We're coming up to a little bridge here. We're coming up to another parking lot here and a little bridge. And then we're supposed to be hitting the Wildwood Dam next up on the path. We're only about a mile in. This is the south lot. It's a nice little wildflower pollinator garden here in the parking lot. But we're going to the left here. This is the capital area, Greenbelt. It's a little picture of the map here. We're right by Interstate 81. And then around this corner too, there's going to be the Delta Boardwalk, North Boardwalk. Huh, interesting. Just a lot of beautiful coneflowers. And some, looks like black-eyed Susans, and maybe some hostas over there. There's a sign. Take a picture, I guess. Wish it wasn't so loud here. They have a little thing you can look through to see the swamp out here, or the bog, marshlands, I guess, whatever you call it. I'm going to take a gander here. Spotting scoop, it's called. It's a little area here with a bench, and it has some information about these. I guess they're called wetlands. I guessed everything but that. And it tells you how they work. And you know, this would be a really great trail for teachers or daycare centers, you know, to bring out the kids and teach them something and educate them, I guess, on the wetlands and some of the wildlife and ecosystems that are here. 2 robins just sitting, 3 actually, just sitting alongside the path. So we're at another parking lot here, and I can see there's 2 different sides of this I want to show you. It's like a little waterfall type of thing here. I don't know if this is considered the dam because I didn't pass any other dam. But let's go down here and check it out. So there's a muddy patch here. I guess maybe it's always like this, but it's probably worse since we had a lot of rain. But look, isn't that pretty? Not sure exactly what the concrete's for. Maybe just to make it falls, but it does connect to a bigger something on the other side, so we're gonna look at that next. And this is on the other side of the road. It's a big stone-ish something. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe oh, here's a plaque. What do you know? Just says it's for flood control, high water, and how it works. The Morning Glory story. Take a picture of that for you, just in case anyone's interested. It looks like they're having a scavenger hunt out here. So maybe, you know, people do, as I suspected, bring kids out here for education purposes. This is the Delta Boardwalk, and you can walk through the marshes on this. It's off to the left, but I'm going to keep going forward. I would if it was a cooler time of the day, but just know that it's there for you, and it looks kind of interesting. I'm just going to keep going down the towpath here. There's another boardwalk ahead called the North Boardwalk, so we'll see where that one goes to and what it looks like. And up here, I believe, is the Old Line Nature Center. Just kind of wind around on this sidewalk towards it. Boy, it's nice to have some shade when you can get it today. This looks like a nice little place. Oh, water fountain. I brought water, but let's just check it out a little bit. All kinds of wild flowers and such, and I guess theirs must have been lavender back there. That's what these are anyway, but I'm not real sure. I recognize lavender when it looks like this, and I think these, I'm not sure what they are. I think they may be asters and hydrangea, daisies. I know the basic plants. I just don't know. Like here, they have a sign here that's a ragwort. Yep, the nature center is closed, but according to the sign, they have exhibits, nature shop, information, and restrooms. They're having a 5K run wild, and a 10K, I guess, on August 23rd. And the hours for the nature center are Tuesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's weird because they should be open right now. It's a Thursday. That's weird. Maybe it was too hot, but I have a couple more art projects here. This one's made out of bottle caps. And this one over here, I don't know, I think it's supposed to, yeah, it looks like a turtle, and it's a trash can of some sort. They put trash in it. Upcycled turtle sculpture. I think we go this way. Greenbelt. Yeah. They have this billboard here with all kinds of stuff to attend for kids and I guess anybody. There are hummingbirds, summer flower walks, creature features, and then there's some brochures down here of the special events they do. But let's keep walking. Another bathroom over here. They have a couple bathrooms along the way. A couple trash cans, a couple parking lots. This is a little pavilion. Looks like it's reserved today. Another artwork here. It's called Triad Trail, Heaven, Man, and Earth. Kind of a cool little sculpture. There's a path leading back to it. But you can see it from the main path as well. Lonely Rolling Planet. Check this out. Really nice. It's like a bushcraft thing. Very cool. So many little things to show you here. I'm gonna have to cut down on some of my footage. We're crossing over a bridge here. They had a lot of good signage and lots of good things for kids and people in general to do. That kind of neat. I see over there we missed two of the little boardwalks. I thought they went all the way through the park, I guess. I don't know. One's maybe the North Boardwalk, and I think the other one's actually the end of the Delta Boardwalk. Okay, I haven't gotten all of the artworks. There's a lot more along this path, but apparently this one won first place. It's called Our Thoughts Can Change Our World, and it is pretty cool looking. My guess is that they were upcycling stuff and using nature and upcycled materials to create a piece of art, and some of them are really neat. And this is the one I saw, I think, online. It's called Mother Nature on the Run. I'm surprised this one didn't win a prize. I've seen first and second place so far. Really kind of cool the way they've done this. So on this side of the path, you're right alongside Route 22, and at times it can be really noisy and other times it's not so much. But the other difference on this side is that you're more in a closed-in woodsy environment. There is a meadow up here, but it's the first one I saw. Depends on what you're looking for out of your walk, you know, if it's just distance and just to get some fresh air. I can say the whole path is nice for that. This side you'll see a lot of berries, lots and lots of berries. There's a meadow trail, it goes up through that meadow. I'm not doing next, it's hot. I'm only like a little over half a mile back to my car. And I found the first part of the path better for me, like more interesting. But this one can be interesting as well. Depends, like I said, on what you're looking for. There's a tall timbers trail. It looks really nice up in there, nice and shaded and woodsy. And it does look like there is a path through the woods part in the center. I did see that on all trails before I started, and that must be where I saw a couple people down in the woods. They might have been foraging or something, I don't know. Lots of fungi here and lots of berries, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not really filming a lot of myself either because it is so hot and I'm just sweating to death. Not sure if that's part of the canal down there. It's a big cement piece going through the water, and there's a little bridge there. Tiny little creek. And this here is the Fox Run Trail. Another trail through the woods. Coming up to a cute little bridge. I always like to take pictures of the bridges and the little creeks because, you know, I like water features. And I came upon this. This looks like it's based on the Wizard of Oz. So you have the lion there, the Tin Man, another lion, and a scarecrow. And it does say the yellow brick road there. There's the green castle city. I forget what they call that. Just not thinking. You know, I say I'm almost back to my car, but I keep seeing stuff that I want to show you. Here's a really nice view of this meadow, I think it is. But we are getting closer back to the wetlands. I'm not sure which it is, but there's a bench here. And you're sitting here and you're overlooking all of this. It's very pretty. I don't know what this is. It's pretty neat. Must be part of the flood system or dam. It's neat. It's got this like concrete pit with all the water running down into it. It's on the wetland side. Not sure if you can see it better up here, but it's pretty cool looking. Okay, so apparently this is the Susquehanna Spillway, and you can walk down to it. There's a gate, but we'll walk down and see what we can see a little closer. Oh, that's neat. Look at that. It all comes down from the sides and drains right down into this pit, and this pit is moving really quickly, really rapidly. Awesome. And here's an even better view if you just walk past that gate. I mean, you still shouldn't go down to it. It looks really wet down there, but this is cool. Up here looks like a nice little display of some sort. Kind of excited for this one. It looks like a man teaching birds or angels, or yeah, I guess they're birds. I'm not sure. Let's get a little closer. And then there's a little tower here with some information about why it's there. This is called, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Wow. People are just so creative. And this is the dude. I like it. And so apparently this was built to help the chimney swifts, which are a type of bird. Goes up. I guess they must come down and stay inside of the chimney part. That's neat. Tells you how far they migrate, how many insects they eat per day. Life on the wing. And I missed this thing because I was so distracted by the bearded man. This one's pretty cool too. It's starting to get cooler out finally too. This is called Following on the Pathway. Awesome. Okay, so now we are back out to the parking lot I started in. And if I have a suggestion for this, I would say instead of going to your right, and if you're at this parking lot, I think it's the north lot I said, go to your left, because there were some uphills and on this side, and when you get to the other side it's all flat, so you'll be able to go downhill and then back around the flat side of it. So, and I'm back in my car. It is so super hot. My car is like a spa, a sauna, but they just pulled it beside me here. But I'm getting ready to go home, fight this traffic on the way home. And I can say it's a pretty neat little park. You know, I would really suggest not going on a hot day like this, because there's a decent amount of open areas as well as some shade. And there's a lot of people out here, and it got busier as the day went on. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and you know, come on out here and you know, check this park out. Thank you again, napping while camping. It was a great park to visit. Enjoy your week and your weekend. Namaste.